All right, how's it going, everyone? Yep, that's mic check, that's sound check, and YouTube's online, and the chat's working. So this is good. This is good, guys. From TikTok, if you can just drop a message in the chat, I just want to see if the messages are coming through. I'll just put test one in myself. Oh yeah, that's coming through. Yep. Okay, so all is good. So who's trading NASDAQ with us live today? Live today, right now. Let me just get my screen set up. So Asian session has been completely pushing down, literally dumping. I want to see what's happened here in this area here. So that's where the London session's opened. We just pushed up to retrace and dump again, or wow, look on the 3-minute. Look how clean the 3-minute is today. Not sure if you'll be able to see the whole. Yeah, I'll shrink it down. Look how clean the 3-minute's been. Okay, you've not had a deep enough retracement here. Fair enough. Push down, retraced. It wasn't deep enough there, so I probably wouldn't have caught that trade neither. Let me just have a quick look. Nah, I don't think I would have. This one possibly, yeah. And the candles pushing up are fairly strong right now on the London session as well. Let's see this one second. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would have missed the trades this morning. So yeah, Aaron Arabs, hi, how you doing, brother? You all right? And we got John on YouTube boys, how you doing? You all right? Tawanga in the house, Mama Nels, Zach, Johnny Boy, Trading Futures, Day Trader, Nistor Adrian, how you doing, guys? But yeah, me taking a trade here right now, this would be aggressive, so I don't think I would like to go for something like that. I'm gonna wait for the market to show me its hand before I take an entry, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for market to show me its hand. So let me just clear the charts from the past few days. I don't think I like this in the middle where it's got MNQ 2026. I think I might I'll just go over to settings, go over to canvas, go to the ticker interval, and then put this down to about 10. No, now it lied to them now. 8. Yeah, I need it light. I don't like stuff in the way of my charts. Aaron Arrows, are we taking an entry soon? I'm not sure, Aaron. I'm just waiting for a setup. I don't really rush them, so even if I miss one, I wait for the next one. But I'm just waiting for a clean setup. There's nothing really clean at the moment. Louise, morning, bro. Morning, bro. How you doing? All right, let's have a look. Let me just see YouTube, if you just bear with me 1 second. Okay, that's a lot better. A lot better. And I'm not sure what's going on here, this one. Okay. Mario from YouTube. How you doing, Mario? You all right? Are you trading today? And if so, what pair are you trading? What instrument are you trading? Bling, hey Danny. Bling, how you doing? How you doing, Bling? You all right? All right, let's do some top-down analysis. Let's see what's happening in the markets. So let's just go from the one. Wow, we've had that deep retracement I was talking about yesterday. I did say yesterday that we are going to be pushing deeper down. Everyone kept looking for that reversal to go to all-time highs, but this was a good area. Even if you took this small entry here on the Asian session, that was good. Everything else just looked pretty much choppy. There's nothing. There were some trades that you could have caught, easy trades that you could have caught. We went through them yesterday, but then we are retracing to a, let's have a look. We're retracing to a premium, not a premium, sorry, we're retracing to a discounted area. So if I just go from the swing low, remember this area here is not the swing high because price didn't actually retrace lower to a discounted area. So now price has come into a discounted area, and this is the area I was looking at yesterday. I was saying if price comes to here, I may look to take an entry. So possibly here, this is where we may start getting the push to the upside. I don't know yet. We need some proper price action. So okay, we're in a good area. I do like this. Let's see, 30-minute time frame. Boom. $15. So I just want to make sure on the 15-minute time frame that this area is not respected and price continues dumping. I want to see some sort of price pushing up higher than that, retracing into a discounted area again, and then pushing up. So that's what I'm looking at. So I will keep an eye on that. I've got the second. Let me just mark out an area I'm a bit interested in right now. Okay, I want to see what happens when price comes into this area here. Let's see. Okay, who we got? Markov. I became a millionaire because of this. Oh, well done, brother. Leg is doing well. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Al Markab, how long have you been trading? How long have you been trading, brother? Wanga, I'm thinking on starting live trading. What do you think? It's better than props? Yeah, you can do live trading, and it sometimes can be better than props. Which broker are you looking to use? Because if you click on the link in my bio, I'll put the link in the description as well. 1 second. So obviously you can join the Discord for free from here as well. But one second, I'll put it into the chat for you. Yeah, so if you click on this link in the chat that I've put in, so also that will be the link in the bio, and if you're on YouTube, if you click on the link in the description, you will get to this page here. And if you are looking to get a broker and you want to trade a private personal account rather than prop firm, you on this PU Prime, this if you click on this link, you're getting a bonus. So they're matching whatever you put in by 50% or 100% bonus. So if you put in $1,000, they're gonna match it by $1,000. And then I think some countries, if it depends where you are in the country, if you put in $1,000, they'll match it by 500, so 50%. But you just got to read the terms and conditions. But yeah, if you click on this broker here, you get some good discounts at the moment. And then if you want to join the Discord's here for free. So guys, yeah, join the Discord. Link is in the bio, and I've put the link in the chat. Louise, do you think we invest the hourly gap? We could go for longs. Let's have a look at the hourly gap. Ooh, the hourly gap's really big though. But yeah, if this area all here, price is just pushing right through it, then we probably will be going long, because we have now come into a discounted area. So that's a very good chance it can happen. But I'm just waiting for price to give proper price action where it's nice to trade, because it's giving moves like this and they're not really, it's not really great price action. Louise, all right, thanks. Yeah, man. Let's have a look at the economic calendar. Let's have a look at what's happening in the news today. Guys, be very careful. I just remembered it's Independence Day tomorrow, so NFP is going to be today. Yeah. So we've got 1:30 p.m. red folder news event. So you got the average hourly earnings, and 1:30 p.m. you got the non-farm payrolls. So it's going to be a lot of volatility. So even if now price is just chopping around and you don't get a good entry, this is the reason why. If price don't retrace into nice areas and give you nice setups, the reason is we've got NFP today, and that's at 1:30 p.m. So you guys need to be very, very careful with the news, okay? I don't want you to just trade in random trades and then just getting blown up. Wow, 22 of you here right now. That's good. I like that. TikTok's pushing it a little bit today. Once again, if you want to join the... Oh, thank George Antonio. How you doing, brother? Yeah, so who's trading NASDAQ today, and what are you guys looking for? What's your points of interest? What is NFP? Bling, NFP is non-farm payroll. It's very high volatility news. It is an hourly average hourly earnings as well. So it's news events. Non-farm payroll. And then if you want to know what NFP means, just go like this, Google it. Most commonly stands for non-farm payrolls. Is critical monthly economic indicator in the United States and measures the number of added or lost jobs. So yeah, so the number of added and lost jobs, and that's the average hourly earnings as well. So NFP, and then it's not just NFP, there's a whole bunch of news events gathered together, but they're all at 1:30 p.m. That's why it's very volatile. So price can just go bap, 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 bap. So if you wait for 1:30 p.m. today and wait for that 1:30 p.m. No, so 1:30 p.m. GMT time. So it'll probably be about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think. So you just wait for that candle to open and then just see how volatile it is. Sometimes it's ridiculously volatile. Huge liquidity pool has been taken already. Previous weekly low taken. Now we are sat at the pivot. Chrissy, let's have a look. So you're saying liquidity pool has been taken already. Bling, I accidentally locked my eval accounts until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why? Were you looking to full port on the NFP volatility news event? Baby Crash, are you talking about NQ? Yes, Baby Crash, we are talking about NASDAQ. So yeah, let's have a look at the weekly. Saying, wow, look at that. So when you look at the weekly candle, then you start thinking to yourself like, shit, price needs to come right back down till here, really, before it pumps. But that's so far away. And yeah, I don't know. I don't see that happening. So what's Chrissy saying? Huge liquidity pool has been taken already. Chrissy, previous weekly low taken, and we are sat at the pivot point. Yes, you're right. That's why if I'm day trading, I don't look too much on the weekly. It's a good thing to look at it because you can see exactly what's been happening over the past few weeks. But I like looking at it from, so I do like the 4 hour. It just gives you kind of, see, look, the 4 hour, there's a fair value gap here, which has price has came into, but it's right now it's pushing back out of it. So that kind of shows you we are in a discounted area, and there's a very big possible chance that this area might get respected. Yeah. Then you go on to the 1 hour, and then there's this imbalance here, which is right now being respected. So that's a good sign. Then I just drop down into the lower time frames to see what price is giving me, because I don't want it to be like, okay, Asian session, we broken structure to the downside, we're just going to get a retracement and then price is going to continue pushing to the downside. I wouldn't like that. I want to see price breaking above this area here. That would be nice. Bling, no, didn't even check my news yet. When I did it, I was just locking until pre-market. Can't you unlock it once you've locked it? Chrissy, we are at decision zone, really. Yeah, Chrissy. Louise, do you prefer NQs? There's a lot of people that I've had a lot of arguments with people all the time. NASDAQ and ES. Okay, we do know ES is less volatile than the NASDAQ. NASDAQ has more volatility, but it's just my preference. I just like trading NASDAQ a lot better than any other, because when my game plan plays out, when my trade shows up, when my A+ setup shows up, it shows up really well on NASDAQ. So I don't look at any other pair really. I just like sticking to one pair, and I'm happy with NASDAQ. So I prefer NASDAQ over S&P 500. Though if you are new, I would say try and stick to S&P 500 because it's kind of less volatile than NASDAQ, and you don't get wicked out as often, and price moves a little bit slower. Leroy, morning brother. Good morning, Leroy. How you doing, my brother? Chrissy, it's rejecting an IFVG at the moment on the 15-minute. Yes, comfort zone, but we're broken 2 previous swing lows. Yes, that's right. But that's on the, are you talking about, is that on the lower time frame, or are you talking about the higher time frames? Because price needed to come down, it needed to come into a discounted area before price starts pushing up. So I'm hoping, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm plus not hoping, that's what I'm wanting really. We want to, rather than hope for things to happen, we want them to happen. Market doesn't always give us what we want. That's the thing. That's the beauty about trading. That's why we get stopped out often and lose our trades, because we want it to go in a certain direction. What indicator is showing all the sessions? It's just called new sessions, baby crash. It's called new session. Not new sessions, it's called fucking new sessions. What the fuck is new sessions? It's called trading sessions. I'll just bring it here so you can see. It's here. It's called trading sessions. As you can see, I've tried others out. Don't really like them. This is the only one indicator I ever use, is trading sessions. It just marks everything out nicely. Like now, it's marked out the beginning of the London session, and it'll go wherever it needs to go. But it's done the same with the Asian session. So I know Asian session started here and Asian session ended there. So there's the highs and lows already. They're the areas that can be targets. And no, you can't unlock it on Tradeovate. You have to wait. But I have 3 funded TPT accounts. I can trade 3 funded TPT accounts. Bling, are those accounts? Have them accounts gone over? I've got the buffer zone set on those accounts. So have you done the intraday trading drawdown? I don't know. I love TPT. Take Profit Trader is the one. Alpha Futures and all them, they're great as well. Lucid's great, Apex great, Tradify great, but Take Profit Trader, you just can't beat that one. Chrissy, NQ is not for the faint-hearted. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Chrissy. Leroy, good. And you? Yeah, Leroy, I'm good, man. I'm good. Did you have a good day trading yesterday? You managed to catch any bangers of the trades? I marked some real good bangers out yesterday. Oh my god. Bills 101, you entering a trade today? Yes, I would like to enter a trade today, but I don't know if I want to enter a trade today. I might just chill on it because tomorrow's what's it called? See, this area here where price is now pushing down from, there's only two things that can happen. It can respect this area and push up, or because we've currently been in a downtrend, this is probably retracing into an area where there's liquidity and price will keep dumping down. So let's see what happens in this area. Let's see what price does. Bills, I'd love to enter a trade today, but I don't know if I want to. Because tomorrow's Independence Day, and today's NFP, and I really want to scale up on my prop firms. So I don't know if I want to put money into a personal broker and trade that. I really want to, because I want to test this PU Prime account that I've got. I really want to do that, but I want to scale up on the prop firms at the same time. So I'm in two minds. Do I really want to take it? Do I not want to take it? Come on, IG, the price will shoot down. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look on the 15-minute time frame. What would be your A+ setup? Louis, my A+ setups are just simple, man. I don't complicate it too much. I look on the higher time frames, see what price is happening, and if price is tapping into my points of interest on the high time frames, I just zoom in and scale in on the lower time frames, and then look for confluences. So like something like that, because I've got my win rate and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if I win one trade or I lose one trade or whatever happens. Because my winners are always bigger than my losers. Chrissy, which prop firm do you use, brother? I was with Top Step, but I got 3 funded with lose. Oh, wicked! You want actually? So are you copy trading your funded accounts? That's absolutely brilliant. I like Take Profit Trader. It's just a preference, really. None of them are really as better than each other, but they're all good in their own way. It just depends on what style of trading you do and how comfortable you are with that prop firm. I'm very comfortable with Take Profit Trader. I just love Take Profit Trader. I built too many bad habits with Top Step. Okay, I see. I built a lot of bad habits with Top Step. Do you know why? Because Top Step was the first prop firm I started trading with. And all I wanted to do is just oversize, over leverage, force trades and fucking pass. Like I'd put 3 fucking minis on. And I'd put my profit target at $1,500 with 3 minis. So that's like literally that much. Like just a couple of ticks from hitting profit. And I was doing that quite a lot. And I was blowing accounts. I wasn't trading properly. I didn't really know how to trade properly. That's what I always tell everyone. I was like, if you don't know how to trade properly, just don't bother buying prop firms. It's not worth it. Just do it when you know how to trade a bit, because then at least you've got a chance of actually passing them. I had no chance of passing prop firms when I started prop firms. Chris, exactly the same here, bro. It's just a psychology thing. But once you got it, man. Once you got it, it's gonna stick with you. Leroy, no trades yesterday. I've got my weekly. Oh yeah, you got your weekly target, bro, already. So now time for my new trading room. Oh, wicked. What do you mean trading room? Q, new 4-hour candle. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's coming in 5 seconds, I think. Will it be the 4-hour candle? Fuck knows. We'll see. No, but I know there's a new 1-hour candle. There's definitely a new 1-hour candle for sure. Trading office at home. Q saying whoops, whoops. Oh, wicked. So you're gonna get your, are you gonna get your raising desks and all that so you can stand up on it? Well, not stand up on the desk, but stand up and trade on the desk. Oh, mate. You know, today's one of those days where if you don't like the trade, or if the trade is showing that it's playing out in your favor and the markets are moving, but if the trade is showing your A+ setup but the candles are not moving nice, then you don't have to take the trades, you know, because it can be just a fucking fake out. So that's the time where, like, I would like to go and just bring the stop loss in, start trailing the candles, just trying to play it easy, especially on news days. News days are the fucking worst, bro. Yeah, Leroy, once you've set up your trading office, send us a picture. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to see everyone's setups. Oh, we got, yeah, TikTok's pushing today. I like that. Yeah, so we got on YouTube. Are we actually seeing below 29k today? I don't know, you know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. ZZZZZ011. I'm not sure, brother. Yes, boss, I will do, says Leroy. Yeah, because it's NFP, what I'd do right now, I would just probably bring this into break even. So then if price just fast taps against you, at least you're safe and you don't lose your capital. It's just one of those days where price is just going to move shit now, I think. Maybe for the rest of the day until NFP payroll. Good morning, A7 Medino. How you doing? This edged my TP and back up to break even. Oh no. It does feel a bit scary after what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday, my brother? What happened yesterday? ZZZZZ. Can you tell us what happened yesterday? I think I missed something. That means. Wow, TikTok is pushing. We're liking everybody on TikTok. If you can just like share the live, that'd be nice. If everyone can just share the live, hit the likes, hit the follow if you ain't already following, because we trade live every single day, 8:30 a.m. GMT London session. And you can join the Discord for free because we got quite a lot of you here right now. Let me just put it in. I'm going to put the link in the chat box. So join Discord free. There you go. The link is in the chat so you can join the Discord for free. And also the link is in the bio if you're on TikTok. And if you're on YouTube, the link is in the description box. So yeah, guys, join the Discord for free. Kieran Lauheed, do you not trade New York? Yeah, I do trade New York. I was on New York yesterday, but I don't like going live on New York times. I like to just trade by myself sometimes, but sometimes I used to go live New York, but the thing is I got so busy I just stopped doing it. I thought, nah. So London, because I'm from the UK, London session just worked best for me, and I just like the volatility in the London session. Like New York session volatility is really fast. But if I'm trading on my own and I got a bit of like time and it's just me with the charts, so me versus me with the charts, then I wouldn't mind trading New York, but just by myself. ZZZZ. Wash was talking. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the candle. This is why I'd have my I'd have it in break even, because you just don't know. Because of NFP today, price is going to be moving shitty. So that's why I'd have break even. If this goes and hits me break even, at least you don't lose no money. But some people would have took it here. That would have been a, let's have a look at what that would have been. That would have just been a 1-to-1 really. Let's have a look. Oh no, that would have been a 1-to-2. 1-to-2 that would have been. So if anyone took a 1-to-2 there, you would have been happy with that. But I would have been broken even now. That would have been me done. Boom. I would have not made no money on that trade, but I wouldn't have lost no money on that trade. Oh, understandable. Yeah, sometimes New York is too fast. Yeah, it is, man. Tell me about it. Like, it's volatile. But the volatility is good, because sometimes you just want to be in and out of your trade really fast. You don't want to be like sitting there waiting for like, so when you do on London session, you could be sitting there waiting half an hour whilst the trade plays out. And then in London session volatility, it'll just go in two, three candles at bam, and it'll do it fast. So you're not sitting there waiting. Twanga, win trade, man. Twanga, did you get a W? Did you make some money on that trade? Yes, everyone. So this is what you need to be careful for today. The average hourly earnings and the non-farm payroll is all happening at 1:30 p.m. GMT time, that is. So that's going to be around about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what you need to be very careful of. As soon as I said W trade, it came back to break even. Ah, I see. Yeah, mine, for me that would have been break even, but I'm actually not entering a trade. I'm just marking trades out and seeing if it plays in my favor or not. But there's a very good chance this probably wasn't going to be respected, because if you go on the 3-minute time frame, you see price has been like moving nicely. It's been pushing down nice. I don't like the retracements, but it's been pushing down. So if we've not like had a heavy retracement, for price to keep pushing down. So it's just going to be weird price action until the news. So yeah, if you are trading, just be very careful. Last thing you want to do is just take a trade that may be an A+ setup, but price action is not nice, and then you just lose your funded accounts or your personal money. You don't want that. Let's have a look at what's happening on the YouTube, if you just bear with me. Bum, bum. Oh, nice. Nice. It's moving. Okay, so ZZZ said yields went up. It kind of stuck around when he was hinting at being at super hawkish. Okay. Oh yes, that Fed whoosh speech, wasn't it? That's right. Yeah, it's all manipulated, man. The market's all manipulated, man. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That's why, guys, in trading, the big boys, they know what they're doing. We let them carry on doing what they're doing. We're just following their footprints. So that's why ICT have made what ICT have made. Some people don't understand it, but some people really understand it. SMC, smart money concepts. Some people say it works and some people don't say it don't work. It just depends. How long have you had on the charts and how much experience have you had training with your style of trading? So if you've been trading ICT concepts and you've been trading a long while, you've got a lot of market experience with it, you'll slowly... I need to sneeze. Yeah. So 1 second. Blink. Will it be that way all day today? Yeah, possibly, Blink, because only till about 1:30 p.m. Then after that, the volatility, and then if it pushes all the way up, price will retrace slowly, and then you'll go back to normal price action again. But it can happen for the rest of the London session or whatever, but you might get some absolutely brilliant price action before the news. You never know. It just depends what the markets want to give us, right? Lucas, do you think a big rebound or further correction is being prepared? Possibly. If we have a look at the 1 hour time frame, I think this correction would be enough, you know. So like price even came down till about here, around till about 29,787, and we see some sort of movement from that area, possibly. Or the way price is going, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, we've had the break of structure to the downside. It can push up, retrace from this area here, and then continue dumping. So yeah, it can do anything out of the two things. But overall, we are bullish. We were looking for the retracement. So yeah, we've not really had a... Possibly this was a retracement, price pushed back up, and then it's changed character to the downside, breaking this structure. Possibly. If price pushes up, there's a very big chance it can dump from here as well. Or it's a very big chance it can respect this fair value gap and go up. That's why you got to point the marks of you got to mark the points of interest on the higher time frames, and then you drop down to the lower time frames, and then you just follow the markets. Yeah, so that's what I was saying, guys. I was saying, like, there's ICT traders, there's SMC traders, there's order flow, there's volume profile. It depends what style of trading you're learning and how long you have the market experience for, because there comes a point where your eyes start noticing things, and that stays in your memory as well. So you'll just like notice a pattern and you'll be like, oh, okay, that pattern's similar to my A+ setup, and then bang. So they'll say it's ICT concepts, but it'll be a pattern that you notice but then that pattern will have like a fair value gap, it'll have an order block, or it'll have some sort of imbalance. It'll be a supply or demand zone, whatever you want to call it. So they all call them different names, order blocks or like supply and demand zones. You get fair value gaps, which are imbalances. Then you get the IFVGs with the inverse fair value gaps. So like it all does work, but it all works on how much time and experience you've had on the charts. JB's come in the house. JB, TikTok's pushing today is good. Morning sessions are the best. You don't get the trolls in the morning. The afternoon New York sessions, all the trolls are woke up. They've woke up from their late nights. Glad to hear it. Nice one. It's true. JB, Leroy. JB's my cousin. And JB, I'd like you to meet Leroy. Hopefully Leroy's still around. I think he is. I can see him. Leroy's one of the big players, Jay. He's been hitting like yearly salaries in a month. I think you'd be able to learn one or two things from the guy. It'd be nice to like introduce you to each other. It's good to just make connections. You two might love each other more than I love you lot. Market shaking before the NFP print. Tell me about it. Lucas, historically July was usually weak and very... Yes, I've read that as well, Lucas. Yes, I have read that. July you get some real awful price action, but let's see for ourselves. Let's see if it's gonna happen this month. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that, and then we'll speak about it at the end of the month. Come August, let's talk about what the price action was like in July. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Lucas. Tawanga, what would you say your strategy is called? I don't know, man. Like, my strategy is not just my strategy. My strategy is just my strategy, but it's similar to other people's strategies that have already worked for other people. But the thing is, my strategy, you don't really have a name, but my strategy comes from higher time frame analysis. So on the higher time frames, you just you just mark out your points of interest. You wait for the price to go back in and tap those points of interest. Once the price has gone into the points of interest, you scale in, you zoom into the lower time frames, and that's when you look for your market structure shift, you change your character, your breaker structure, you look further confluences, and that's where you take your entries, either to the upside or to the downside, but never sideways, because I don't never trade support and resistance. So I made my strategy because I was looking at ICT, SMC, volume profiles, supply and demand zone, support and resistance. I was looking at so many different styles of trading, and then I just took a little bit from each one that made sense to me. And then over my years of experience on the market, I just realized that I put these few things together and bang, it just worked for me. And then when I put it all together with market structure is key, guys. Remember that. When I put it together with market structure, that's when the penny dropped. And I was like, yeah, man, this shit really works. JB always down to network. Yeah, man, tell me about it. Lucas, it seems to me that today is the last chance to sell at a profit after a well-closed quarter. Possibly, it just depends, innit? Like, each to their own, but for me, I don't really like to trade on days like this. I like to like wait. So you can see that we took this trade here, but what happened was price came down till here and it looked like we were going to get stopped out straight away, but then price started pushing, started working. Yeah, and then we just had this big massive candle come down. So if you didn't bring yours stop into break even here, you would have lost money. Now you would have been stopped out. But whoever broke even, like Tawanga took that same trade, he said he broke even, but he was happy when he was in profits. Tawanga, maybe you should have just done a 1 to 2. Lucas, it seems to me that okay, I read that. Leroy, JB, pleasure to meet you too, brother. Likewise, bro. Yes, man. Leroy, market structure, mix of all the good trades. Yes, tell me about it. Leroy, I think together we've pinpointed over the past. How long have you been with us? Like, how long Leroy? You've been here about 2-3 months now, isn't it? We've been doing this. You come on practically every single day. I thought it was gonna do me a favor, but Twanga, it did do you a favor. Lucky you still broke even though. Yeah, Leroy, out of 3 months, how many trades do you think I've marked out incorrectly? Honestly, like honestly speaking, how many trades do you think I've analyzed that have been incorrect for the whole 3 months with my technical analysis? Leroy says every day I'm in. Ada saying bearish all day. Farouk, I think it's waiting for a making a big move, you know. Farouk, yeah, it possibly could be. Possibly could be. But you got to remember, look, we have come in now. We have come in. This was the area that I wanted price to come into yesterday. But it came into the price today. But the way it's come into the price has not been nice because it's retraced. Leroy, brother, for analysis, you're the man. 98% sure is right. Tell me about it. I was thinking for technicals, yeah. I swear I am badass. But I like to protect the capital as well. So when I know, okay, the trade like today, when I know, okay, the trade might just still come against us or go against us, just that's when you need to trail your stop loss or either start breaking even or just take a smaller win. Always protect your capital, guys. That's the only way. Risk management is key. If you're learning trading, it's all about risk management. Yeah, so this is the area that I liked. This is the area where I wanted price to come into and push right up. So let's go on the 3-minute time frame. This is what I'd like. Let's see if it does it. Well, so price pushed down and we have been pushing down. It's pushed up, couldn't break structure to the downside, pushed up again, couldn't still break structure to the downside. I want price to do that. I would love price to do that, but it is NFP news, isn't it? JB, low defended so far, some nice works. Hopefully buyers step in. Yeah, I want buyers to step in. I wanted buyers to step in here. But thank you very much, Luke, for following. Thank you, bro. You know, but maybe that was a bit too early for buyers to actually. So maybe not on the first leg. Maybe price still wants to come down. Maybe still wants to collect some more liquidity and then maybe push up, retrace and push up, but it's not left nothing nice in this area for it to do that. But that's what I would have liked. Let's see, it might still play out, but it might not play out the way we want it to play out. It might just keep dumping, we don't know. Leroy says, brother, it's nice to see that we trade almost the same, for our analysis also seem the same. Bro, I couldn't believe it. You know, when I started marking out the charts, when we first did that first, when we didn't even know each other properly, like when I was marking out the charts, and then I used to ask you, I used to say, oh, Leroy, where have you taken your entry? And you used to say to me something like, oh, 29xxx 30xxx. Zubir G, thank you very much for following. When you used to tell me the price, and then I used to go back and look at the price, I used to be like, fuck, that's the area that I was looking at. And then it's only slowly we got to realize that we practically trade exactly the same, but you're making way much more money than I'm making. So there's still something you're doing with scaling up accounts that I'm not doing. How many accounts you got scaled up now, Farouk? Yeah, I can't lie, risk management is, yeah, I get, but discipline and patience is key in this line of work. Yeah, are you saying yeah or yar, Farouk? But bro, you're 100% right, man. Discipline and patience. But if you don't have patience and wait for the price to come to you when your game plan is playing out and when the price action is right, if you can't wait for price action and price to come to you, then it's just a waste of time. Then just don't bother doing it. Because like, if you can't wait for price to come to you, then, and you're patient, then don't do trading. If you can't fix your patience, don't put real money into the markets. Leroy, yeah, but I have more accounts, so copy trades are more. Yeah, I know, man. Do you know, how do you balance keeping 10 to 20 accounts? Like if you take a loss on one account, do you treat all 20 accounts like one account, or you look at your P&L? If you take one loss on one account, you're going to look at the P&L as a whole. Then obviously the numbers, the red number is going to look massive. How do you control, like, how do you deal with that? Like the scaled up, the scaled up size and losses. How do you deal with that? Fluffy Thoughts, hey, I'm creating mental health content. Wow. Fluffy Thoughts, what is the mental health content about? Is it anything to do with traders? Fucking Lee, the coaching mentor, the video that he put up the other day was absolutely crazy. That this trader put all his money into the markets and then he ended up topping himself because he couldn't control. He used trading not as a tool to make money with, but he used trading like gambling, and he lost all of his money. And then apparently his wife put some status up saying that he actually ended up killing himself because he was gambling with trading and losing a lot of money. That's horrible as well. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, trust me, Farouk, I get it, man. Leroy, yeah, Fluffy Thoughts, creating mental health content. Okay, Fluffy, man, don't go into depressing mode. We're already depressed with the bloody price action. You're depressing us with all the mental content as well. Leroy, 20 times Apex accounts, 3 times my funded futures account, and 5 times alpha accounts. Oh my god. Your alpha accounts, so how many? What alpha are you doing? Are you doing 0 or are you doing premium? I do all in groups, bro. Otherwise I will be crazy. Yeah. So what you do, all 20 together of Apex, then you trade 3 my funded futures, and then you trade 5 alpha futures. Premium's the one, bro. Alpha futures premium is the one. You got consistency. Is it 50% consistency on the passing in the passing over 2 days? I'm sure it's 50%. Thank you very much, Gabby. Thank you very much for following. Gabby, are you trading today? Are you trading with us? Are you live trading with us? Or are you waiting for a setup? Or all of you guys, actually, what part of the world are you guys from? Because I get literally everyone from everywhere. We've had Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, all the states in America. We had a lot of people from Texas, I noticed. That's where Tori Trades is from, right? She's from Texas, right? NQ going higher. I'm hoping so. It's going higher, but I'm not liking the price action is doing. So like, I'd like it to like just break past all this area here, because right now this area here is creating like a resistance zone. I don't like trading support and resistance. Tofan, thank you very much for following, bro. Young Money Sounds, Virgin Islands. Oh wow, what's the weather like in Virgin Islands? Tawanga, I want price to come back to this no wick on the 1 minute and hopefully take longs from there. Tawanga, I'm feeling you, bro. Leroy, no, I do 5 5 10. Oh, okay, 10 10. Okay. Leroy, you using TradeSync or you using the built-in platforms to do your copy trades with? Tawanga, it lines up with 0.618. Okay, Tawanga, I get what you're saying, bro. Young Money Sounds, sunny white sand beaches. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Yes, TradeSync. TradeSync is the one, guys. If you're copy trading and you don't know how to use TradeSync, guys, you need to learn how to use TradeSync. There is a couple of tutorials up on YouTube already, but I'll make one in the future as well, because I know I'll make a good one. But yeah, I don't like what price is doing. But yeah, TradeSync is the one. I think it's gonna go down. Grab liquidity and make the real move, my gangster. Keo, got my first payout, bro. Not celebrating it, need to lock in. Well done. Fuck that, we're gonna celebrate it. Well done, bro. Keo, your payout, what prop firm did you get your first payout on? Well done to you, man. You deserve that. You've been with us for a while now, and I appreciate your hustle, bro. The Card Rush UK, what time frame you on, bro? Right now I'm on the 1 minute time frame. Bling, I've just started using Trade Copier. Do you know what, Bling? Do you know, someone said to me the other day, why are you using TradeSync? Why are you not using Trade Copier? And I was like, well, I don't know. I just didn't like Trade Copier. Like, I didn't like the whole software side of it. But what's it like? Can anybody tell me if TradeSync is better? I love TradeSync. I'll tell you right now. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Keo, love you, bro. No problem. All love here, man. Well done to you, Keo. Leroy saying well done, bro. JB, well done, Keo. Keo, Lucid, 2K max payout, 50K flex account. Oh my god. 2K max payout. Oh, the payout was 2K max payout. What payout did you get out? The Card Rush UK, how do you draw up your lines? It's just a tool on TradingView. Is this here, this area here. My favorite tool is the path tool, but just don't go about drawing out lines for no reason, like to fuck your whole chart up like that. Like that was just there because I was trying to show you guys, like, this is what I would like price to do, possibly. Just because I've drawn the line out, it doesn't mean price is actually going to follow exact what I was saying. But yeah, that's the tool, if that makes sense. Sun Beats Beauty Spa, guys, is Aqua funded legit? Yeah, actually, I don't know. I've never used them, so I can't give you an answer. Imagine. Anybody else in the house using Aqua funded? I've never used Aqua funded. There's another one as well that I keep getting adverts on, is a new prop firm called Upcomers. Anybody used Upcomers as well? Aqua funded and Upcomers, guys, have any of you used them? Keo saying, JB, thank you, bro. Keo, some people swear by Trade Copier. Yes, you're right. Some people swear by Trade Copier. It works locally on PC, unlike TradeSync on a cloud. Oh, is that the difference then? So yeah, for me, TradeSync all the way, all the way. Obviously, there'll be days if you over leverage, oversize, and you're forcing trades in a volatility environment. Then if you place one trade on one account, your other accounts of price is going to be up and down. But if you're trading sensibly in sensible volatility and you're not oversizing, you get pretty much accurate price. So whatever you make on one account, it'll make exactly the same across the others. The card rush UK, lol. Thanks, bro. Keo, I fought the temptation to get less than 2k, the max cap. Okay, that's nice. Well done, bro. That is so good. Now invest in yourself and buy more evals. I was gonna say now just go get a car on finance with your $2,000 that you've taken out. And then don't ever buy nothing on prop firms again. Keo, Leroy, definitely, bro. Regina Begum, hi, what's your strategy, please? Regina Begum, my strategy is fairly simple. Thank you very much. Winners 888, thank you very much for following. My strategy is very simple. Basically, it's the higher time frame analysis. So the 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. I'll mark out my points of interest by following market structure. Remember, guys, market structure is key. Once price taps into my points of interest, I zoom in, I'll scale in on the lower time frames. So the lower time frames could be 3, 2, so it could be 5, 3, 2, 1. And then I'll wait for some sort of change of character. I'll wait for the break of structures. I'll wait for price to tap into more confluences, so more points of interest. It seems complicated. It sounds complicated, but once you know it, it's so damn easy. And then I take my entry and bang, my win rate is like, because I take stupid trades. Don't get me wrong, everybody does it. Like, not my win rate ain't gonna be like 90% just because I've always marked out my trades that are good. It's my win rate's probably about, I'd say it's about 78 or 7, but I'd say close to 75%ish my win rate. But it would be a lot higher because my strategy is wicked and I only go for my A+ setup, so my win rate would be massively high. Remember, you could be a profitable trader at a 40% win rate. Remember that. But mine is at 75 because I end up taking stupid trades for no reason sometimes. So the days I'm not on the computer, on live with you guys, where I'm showing you, okay, I'm trading very sensibly, I'm human too, and my psychology kicks in and my emotions play up as well. And sometimes if I take a loss, I might not be able to control myself. And I do take forced trades and revenge trades as well. And you should be able to control it. So we're only humans. We're never going to be perfect. So just, if you are going to end up taking stupid trades sometimes, just make sure you have your stop loss so that you cut your losers and you let your winners run. That way you still keep your win rate higher. Leroy, Keo, good. Keo, either they don't copy or worst, don't close trades. Who's that? Trade copier. Have you had that with trade copier? I've never had a problem with trade syncer. Regina Begum, many thanks. No problem, Regina Begum. How long have you been trading for, Regina? Leroy, try to use the other main account. Keo, do you know what I think you should do? I think you should get 2 more, so that out of your 2k profit you've made or whatever you've made, you're only going to spend about, say, $200 and just get 2 more. Scale up. So then you have 3 accounts. Try get that payment, that same payout on 3 accounts. So now you're not looking at the $2,000. Now you're going to be looking at a payout from roughly around $6,000. Then scale up again. Then scale up again. Like that. But don't fucking scale up 10 accounts, 20 accounts in one go. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. And then Regina Begum, lost money following signals. Regina, that tends to happen, you know, because what happens is when you're following signals, one, you're probably paying the signal seller a monthly fee anyway. And then the second thing is you have to use their broker to trade on most of the time. And then they'll sell you a signal and win, lose, break even. So just say you lose, they still make commissions on the lot size. So whatever lot size you've placed and however much money you're losing, they're going to get a commission every single trade, whether you win, lose, or break even. So they get commission every trade you place. And signal sellers are not always selling the best signals. They're going to sell you, they'll be dishing out 20 to 50 trades a day on fucking NASDAQ. Dude, 20 to 50 trades don't even come a day unless you're fucking scalping. So that's why I tell everybody, learn how to trade. Yeah, because when the signal seller disappears, you're fucked. And this goes back to that same story of the man with the fish. Like, if you keep giving someone a fish every single day to eat, all they're going to know is how to fucking eat. The day you disappear and you don't give them the fish, they're going to be hungry. But if the guy teaches the guy how to fish, the day the fucking guy disappears, at least you can go out hunting and fishing and whatever you're doing, and then go catch your own fish and feed yourself. So if you learn the skill, you'll feed yourself for forever. You won't stay hungry if you learn the skill properly. And if you don't learn the skill and you're going to just want to depend on other people, then you're just fooling yourself. So Regina, as much as I feel sorry for you, I always tell everybody, don't do signals. Just learn the skill. Signals are only good for a couple of days, maybe a month or two. Then you're stuck again. Keo, we master trades, offer customizable accounts. Oh, wicked. Leroy, no signals in here, please. It's the biggest BS. Yeah, man, tell me about it. Total agree, learned the hard way. Yes, Regina, it happens, man. But you know what? You might be onto something. Like, you might have, some people give up now. So the fact that it shows that you've not given up shows that there's something inside you that's willing to learn this and you want to do this. John in the house. John, I messaged you earlier, but yeah, I think you left and you didn't reply back. Sila Babila, good morning. Keo, learn to fish, eat forever, teach how to fish. Yes, my man. Learn and see your own signals. Yeah, tell me about it. Learn and do your own signals. So just give your signal to yourself. Just text yourself on the Telegram. Hey, this stop loss, take profit, break even. Yeah, defo still learning. Not gonna go blindly. Not gonna go blindly follow signals. Yes, don't do that. Learning is the best. And make sure you join our Discord. I'm gonna put the link in the chat now. Join Discord free. So here, make sure you go into the Discord. I've just put the I put the link for the Discord in the chat, guys. So if you ain't already joined the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. The Discord is free. You can either join it from the link in the chat, or you can join it from the link in the bio if you're on TikTok. And if you're on YouTube, you can click on the description and join that way. Leroy says to Regina, stay in the live and you will learn more than all signals boys will ever do. Trust me, we block the signal boys out straight away. Soon as they come, we block them. Leroy, you missed it, man. I was getting grilling by... I came on yesterday, New York session. I never do New York session, but I came on live New York session. And all these little bastards started grilling me, man. I had all the haters in the world. Oakley, hey Oakley, how you doing, brother? Shorts look good. They did look good until this move just happened. And it's fucking an NFP, man. So either you're gonna have to go in with the aggressive trades like this one that was here. Fuck. Look at that. I can't believe, look, I marked that out to the T, bro. It just that this area here, it didn't retrace back. But then again, if it did retrace back, what was on the left for it to flip and execute from? Nothing. So yeah, it's not my day today. I don't think I'm going to be I'm going to take 0 trades today. Oakley, 5 minutes. Okay. You on the 5-minute chart, Oakley? Leroy, haha. Always at New York, the bastards will come and make you mad. Wait, trust me. These guys came, yeah? Fucking, they can't even see my house and they started ripping the shit out of me from my background. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oakley's laughing at Leroy. Trust me, man. That's why you got to wake up in the morning. Do your live in the morning, yeah? So that these little youths don't wake up after lunchtime. As soon as these little youths wake up after lunchtime, adults like us get grilled out, man. Keo, does TradeSync copy MT5? I don't know, you know. Shall we check? Shall we have a look? Shall we see here? TradeSync. Does TradeSync work with MT5? Look, someone's already put that question in there. Yes, TradeSync, formerly TradeSync, works with MT5. You can use it cloud-based API directly to manage multiple MT5 accounts, instantly copy trades between MT5 and MT4. Ooh, that's amazing. But you know what I would do if I was you? I'd still go out and check. I'd still go and check on TradeSync website. I wouldn't just I'm gonna actually have a look myself now. That's interesting, because if that's right, that's crazy. TradeSync.com, sign in. Relying on TradeSync. So here we are on TradeSync. Let me just, no, I don't want to re-enable anything. Let me just delete what I've got on there. So I've got, currently I'm using the Take Profit Trader accounts on here, and I've got two accounts. Is that what you can? Yeah. So I've got two Take Profit Trader accounts. I'm copy trading. So if I'm going to delete mine if I accidentally put on a trade. So let's have a look. So if you go to add connection, so on connections, you've got Rhythmic, Trader8, Ninja Trader, DX Feed, Project X, and Trade C. My connection name. That's weird. Like, how does it? Top Steps, Trade Funder, Apex, Dealer, MES Capital. So what? These are all prop firms. So these all must be legit prop firms if they're all working with this. But yeah, I'll have to check how it's going to connect to MT5. I don't know how it will connect to MT5, so I'll have to speak to the guys. There you go. TikTok is like stopping pushing my live out. See, look, there you go. Google told you TradeSync works with MT5. Ask the guys the question directly. No, MT5 isn't supported. So yeah, don't go on to it if you're using MT5. MT5 is not supported by TradeSync. Oakley Shorts. Keo, by the way, why you advise on copying few accounts? Would there be significant problems copying? No, you can copy on here. You can copy as many as you want. I was just saying, if you're going to start off copy trading, if you're an expert, bro, you should copy how many you want, man. But if you go here, and you go to add a connection. 1 second, let me go to settings, subscriptions. So right now with my subscription, I've got 2 connections. So I've got 2 connections and it's 10 accounts per connection. But some prop firms only let you, so just say you're on Alpha Futures, max accounts you can trade on Alpha Futures is 5. So 1 connection would only be 5. But if there's trade, just say you've got Apex, you can add one connection and it'll give you 10 accounts per connection. So you just say you got 20 accounts with Apex, you just have to add it as 2 connections. Then you can add all 20 accounts on. But then if you change the plan, look, if you change the plan, so the basic plan that I'm on right now, I can have 20 accounts per connection. So I could be copy trading 20 accounts. The $99 account, you can have 4 connections. Yeah, but you can have 20 accounts per connection. So you can be copy trading 80 accounts, bro. And then if you do the 159, you get unlimited connections and you can connect up to 120 accounts. But that's when you're fucking expert, Keo. And Keo, you're getting there. So I think you should be the one that should be doing those 100 accounts, all right? Leroy, damn, 28 all prop firms. I told you Leroy's killing it. Keo, yes, 28 prop firms and I have 1 personal account. Killing it, absolutely smashing it. So the beauty about copy trade, so let me just get the calculator right, yeah? So this is how I do it. Just say I'm on Take Profit Trader. I'm not copying more than 3 accounts at the moment. I can do 5 or whatever, but I'm going to slowly start scaling up because I'm only just like, I'm building up my emotion side, my psychology, and making it, I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it slowly. I don't want to like jump into and then my psychology kicks in, my emotions play up and I start blowing accounts. So the way I'm doing it right now, so just say you're making $750, roughly 750. You can make more, you can make less, but my 1 to 3 usually hits 750 mark. So just say you're doing $750 a day, yeah? You times that by 0.2 because that's 20% profit split. So they keep the 20% and then they give you 80%. So it's a 20-80 profit split with Take Profit Trader. So that leaves you now with $600 after profit split. So $600 times 3 accounts, yeah, that'll give you roughly about $1,800 a day, yeah. And now the thing is, just say we got Leroy now, yeah, he's got 28 accounts, and just say now that he's got 28 accounts, just say the more higher accounts you have, the more lower you can afford to like have your take profit at. So just say you have your profit target now, you got 28 accounts and your profit target now wants to be $250, yeah, or okay, let's say a bit more, so just say $350, and just say you have a profit split on most prop firms, say 10%, so 0.1 equals $35 off that. So 350 minus $35 profit split, you're left with $315, yeah. So that's your payout. But now if you copy trade that, not over 1, 2, 3 accounts, because then obviously that will still be less money. That's why I go for the bigger number. But when you got a lot of accounts, you can go for the smaller number, because now if you times this by 28, you're making $8,820 a motherfucking day, bro. That's how it works. So you just got to figure it out on prop firms. Did that make sense, guys? Did that make sense? Keo, I was planning to make enough capital to copy across a few live accounts. So you should. How many have you copy traded at the moment, Keo? Aware of the upsides of copying, bro. Made too many imaginary calculations. Risk low, copy high. Yes, man. Yes. The limit is just how many accounts you can copy. So grateful for this possibility. See, that's it. That's why we got to be grateful for that fucking possibility that, okay, like a lot of us right now are not the big players in the game, and we don't have a lot of money, a lot of capital, and whatever it may be. Some of us might do. Some of us are excellent traders, some of us are beginners and learners, some of us are newbies, some of us are just trying to make ends meet, or some of us are just trying to make some money. Yeah, so at least there's something out there for us where we know we can do it. So our first goal was, okay, we want to learn how to trade. We want to learn how to trade. We got a broker account. Okay, now we ain't got that much money in the broker account. So now we've hit another wall. We're stuck again. So we can put our monthly salary in every single month, but then when you're not got your risk management right, your psychology's right, your emotions are not right, you ain't got patience and discipline, you keep blowing your $1,000 monthly salary. That's like awful, because then it just puts you back into the loop again of being an unprofitable trader, and then you start making mistakes. So then you start questioning yourself, am I a fucking good trader or not? Am I even doing the right thing? Should I even be trading? And then we got the opportunity of prop firms. Okay, now when it comes to prop firms, you have to pass challenges, and prop firms are designed for us to lose. But the thing is, there's a possibility now where we don't have to spend $1,000 of our own money on a personal account, $2,000 on a personal account. We can put $100, $200, $300 in and get 1 or 2 accounts, pass them, because you know how to trade, you know how to follow rules, and you can scale up massively. So prop firms are designed to make us lose, but they're also absolutely brilliant because they can give us good payouts if you are a good trader and you know how to follow rules. Kyo, I've yet to copy. I've practiced 2 months of not blowing the accounts. 2K drawdown. I'll take it slow. Yeah, take it slow, bro. Take it slow. Take it slow. You could just do 1 account for a couple of months until you feel really comfortable, and then maybe just get 1 more, and then just get 1 more, and then get 1 more. Before you know it, you have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But my psychology, emotions are still fucked. So that's why I stay on 1 to 3 accounts, because every time I get payouts, so just say I get a payout, I make enough money for the accounts that I've blown, I'm making enough money for accounts that I'm going to purchase, and then I make enough money for bills, this, that, the other, eating for myself. After I take that payout, the next fucking trade I take will be an oversized, over leveraged, fucking everything or nothing. And then bang, blow it, because you've oversized, over leveraged, and you've not really traded with discipline. But it's normal, it happens. As long as you know how to trade and you can keep rinsing and repeating, that's it. We got GRZ Grezego 86. The biggest problem with prop firms is that sometimes they don't want to make the payout. Yeah, that also happens as well. But then if you have a problem with the prop firm, just don't use that prop firm, just use a different one. Because if one ain't gonna, just say you make enough money and one time that prop firm doesn't pay you, that's fine, fuck them, leave them. It's just another hurdle that you've had to cross. Don't take the payout. You got the skill, just make the payout again on another prop firm. That's how I look at it. I don't even let them bother me no more. I went through a right shit time with Top Step. They were doing some weird things, but they've let me trade back with them now. But they still pay out. They're still good. They still pay out. The problem that I had with them was actually sorted, so it's not really a big deal. But I've not really come across any other prop firms. Maybe I've not made money on the big scale where prop firms start denying you because you're making too much money from them as well. That's another thing. Greg said, true, TCG corner will go down. I don't know, bro. I don't know. So this did exactly on MNQ. I don't know about gold, bro. We're just trading NASDAQ at the moment. I'm sorry. For now, I do 1 or 2 micros max. Oh, wicked. Proper discipline. Still not confident to scale up. This way, I rarely blow a... Yes, yes. That's it. Kyo, stick to what you're doing and what's working. Stick to what you're doing and what's working, and you're only going to get better and better. Trust me. Even if it takes you 6 months carrying on the way you're carrying on. Even if it takes you a little bit longer. Who cares? At least you're getting payouts. Yeah, so on NASDAQ, this did what we wanted it to do. The only thing that it didn't do is broke structure to the upside. Yeah. So this little resistance area that it created took liquidity. It didn't retrace here how I wanted it to, but even then, looking left, there was nothing for me to execute a trade from, and it's going in the direction I wanted it to, but it didn't give me the retracement I want, and it just continued. So for that reason, you don't chase. If it's gone, it's gone. Tomorrow's another day. We trade again tomorrow. We can't. It's Independence Day. But yeah, you could do it again. Do it again on Monday. It's fine. All you need is fucking about 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trades a month, and you've smashed it. Need target this month 40 to 50. Oh my god, Leroy, you seriously gonna do 40 to 50 accounts? Full copy trade in groups. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's another thing that I learned as well. So when copy trading and making money from the markets, I was doing a couple of accounts, copy trading with them, taking a payout on all of them at the same time, and then the next day, if the payout ain't coming to your account, you can't trade. So you're sitting there looking at the charts and almost wanting to slap a trade on and force trade. Don't do that, guys. That's another mistake. Is a big, massive mistake. Either wait for your money to come through or drop into your wallet or into your account before you can trade again, or rotate accounts. So have a few accounts that you're gonna trade with, copy trade with or whatever, or have one account that your prop firm is. Trade with that, take a payout on that, and then once your payout's coming out and getting ready for a payout, keep that account locked and bring your second one in. Start trading with that one and then start rotating them. So even if you have 3 or 4 accounts, just rotate them on every single payout. Because sometimes you end up sitting there waiting for a payout. Payouts can take, sometimes they come real quick within a few hours, but then sometimes they can take between 12 and 24 hours as well. So that's when you rotate your next accounts. Rotation is the best thing, guys. Leroy, that's why I do groups. You can rotate. Yeah, trust me, man. You need to do that. Yeah, bro, we got to stop trading till payment gets through. Yes, Waka Asim calls it the revolving door method. Who's Waka Asim? I've seen that name, you know. Let's have a look. Let's bring him up. Waqar Asim, Waqar. Ah, yes, this guy. This is it's his video yesterday that I was sharing. So it's this guy's interview. This Waqar Asim. Yeah, very good. Yeah. I've watched quite a lot of his podcasts and stuff, and he's always explaining good things. Like, I don't always understand and get everything that he's talking about. Not everyone will, depending on what strategies and styles they're trading. But yeah, I learned a lot from this guy as well. He does talk about some good things. But this interview was absolutely a banger one. I loved it. About most people don't have a real edge. So Keo, do you know, if you get a chance, watch this interview. People don't have a real edge. Most traders will never get funded until they learn this. This is a very good one. Make sure you check that one out. Ah, nice that you mentioned him, because I was only talking about him yesterday. I mentioned his videos yesterday. I sent his video to my cousin yesterday. Ciao, price is moving like X. Joel. Baruch, man, you're killing it today. Baruch, is this the first time you've come on? I don't think I've ever spoke to you before, but you're really funny. Make sure you hit the follow button, guys. Hit the follow button if you ain't already following us. Keo, prominent guy in the trading space, has good YouTube content. Yeah, definitely, man. There's him. And then there's that guy, the owner. I think he's the owner of TradeZella. There's that guy. He's very, very good as well. You know your work. You know. Waka Asim is so good, man. This guy, yeah, look, everybody's giving him props, man. And yeah, I do think he's very good. He's very good. He's very good. Yo, all right, bro. Check it out. Yeah, check it out. Leroy, Danny, how is JB trading? Same like us. It's your fam, you says. Yeah, he's my cousin, bro. He's my cousin. I've mentioned him a few times in the live, like when I talk about, I don't think he trades exactly like how we trade. I have mentioned technical analysis to him a few times, but I did know that he trades a lot to do with fundamentals. So he looks deep into the fundamentals as well. Am I right, JB? If you're still with us, or if you just got us on in the background, bro, don't type if you're driving. Hero says nice. Yeah, so he is pretty much a fundamentals trader, but he has started incorporating technical analysis in now, just for the extra confluences. But I'd love to see JB sit down and trade. I'd love to see how he trades. There he is, JB. I was big star. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much, Farouk. Thank you very much for following. Today's been a very good live. I enjoyed it. Thank you very much, everyone, for interacting. Farouk, thank you very much for following. JB, I was big stocks guy during COVID, then started swing trading, but now I'm doing day trading. Gregzor86, thank you very much for following. Today's been an absolute banger of a day, you know. There's been a lot learning. Like, I learned a lot. I hope you guys learned a lot. It's been amazing. Very good live. Very good live, man. You kept it entertaining. You kept the questions coming. And I'm glad that I was able to answer as many questions as I could. Very big fundamentals, always disregarded technical analysis, but the bottom during Iran war was screaming. JB, bottom is in, and I ignored it, so humbled me, and now I'm trying to learn it a lot more. Yes, man. Yes. Most I know about TA candlesticks and support and res and none of the ICTSMC. Farouk, Danny, I can't lie, would love to work with you, have a little session together. So if you're in many hit my cuz. Bro, I'm on live every single day, 8:30 a.m. GMT London session. I'm on live every single day. And then I just let everyone go away on the New York session and just carry on what they're doing. We have a Discord. We can all just put our trades into the Discord afterwards on the share or trade section. We can go through trades, and then I'll just show you. I'm just going to load the Discord up now. So guys, if you ain't joined the Discord already, the link is in the chat right now. So you could join the Discord for free. Or if you're on TikTok, the link is in the bio. You can join the Discord for free that way. And if you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. And here you go. And here you go. Yeah, so here you got the welcome, you got the rules, then you got an area where I speak and I just say what I'm looking out for, and I'm just adding on whatever I want or whatever I feel like saying. Then we got trade theses, where I can mention some of the trades that I looked at during the day, why I entered, why they lost, or why they hit take profit, and a bit my technical analysis. Then you got success stories, look, where we share our certificates. All of them are mine so far. We're still waiting for Leroy's sets and everybody else's sets. We got like 50 people have joined us now, but they need to put their sets in, guys. Come on. Oi, Keo, join it. Join us and put in your set. Share your success story with us. Cypher chat room. This is where everyone chats. Everyone can chat, get involved, talk everything. This is just talk everything trading, basically. And this is a section where you can share your trades. So we have quite a few people sharing their trades sometimes. Not always. Everyone doesn't get involved too much because they are quite shy. And I know it's that because when I first started going onto Discords, I didn't have the confidence to talk because I didn't know what I was really talking about, what I was saying. But this is an area where I just want everybody to get involved. And it's nice. And then you got questions area. This area is just for questions. Like Nabil asked me a question yesterday. Nabil joined us and he said, Danny, what instruments do you trade mostly? What sessions? I have I've heard that spending more time in front of the charts can be counterproductive. So how do you manage your sessions? So you get questions like that. Any type of questions regarding trading, ask it. Then yesterday, I just added the Learning Hub. And we're going to do a technical analysis boot camp. Our first video has been launched for technical analysis boot camp. And this is order blocks. On this video, a lot of people don't put stuff on like this for free, yeah, because they don't want to, they're gatekeeping, they don't want to share their shit. But I can put the information on. It doesn't mean someone else is going to be able to execute the trade exactly the same, because you need experience and time in the charts, in the market. So order blocks. So order blocks, this is what you'll learn. So you learn what are order blocks, how to identify high probability order blocks, how I use them within market structure, how to refine your entries for sniper precision. So guys, make sure you go and check out this video. And then there you got a little prop firm space and announcements and all the rest of it. But guys, it's a space for all us new traders. And let's have a look. JB, been watching the charts almost daily since 2018, but never took it seriously until recent. Jay, that's why, yeah. Do you know, when I used to hear you talking about trading and stuff, and I was like, I've heard this guy talking about trading for a very long time, but I never told anybody I was trading. I never mentioned it. That's why I thought, do you know what? I think Jay knows exactly what he's looking at. He knows what he's doing. He knows the charts. He just needs to level up a little bit. That's what I started like. That's when I opened up to you, told you I'm trading as well. That I thought, you know what, it'll be nice to share some stuff with you. And the good thing, what I've noticed about Jay is, when he's trading, and now when he's talking about trading, like even when he's on prop firms, he'll ask me something, I won't give him the answer, but he'll go away and he'll figure shit out. And I love that. I loved it. Like the other day, he made too much money on his prop firm. Yeah. 99% of people, when they make too much money on consistency, they leave that account. Yeah. And they let that account get blown, or they go back to that account and then they carry on trading until they come back into consistency. But Jay managed to figure out that, okay, today I made too much consistency. By the end of the evening, he was like, shit, the pennies dropped. What if I try to lose some money and try to get back into the consistency? I'll be okay for today. So even though he had made too much money, he knew now I have to go back and lose money. So yeah, that was good. I like it when people go out there and figure out their own shit themselves. That's when you know someone's going to be a good trader, when they start doing it, everything themselves. The brain starts ticking. Shit, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Farouk NFP today. Keo, I'm in the Discord, bro, but I need to make the habit to get involved and stay active. Bro, stay active, stay involved, man. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for all of us. Because then we just always gonna like talk about markets. I know sometimes there can be noise and it can contradict with your trading, but you don't get involved in the noise. So just say something works for me and a trade is going to work for me. It doesn't mean that trade's going to work for you. Just say something works for you. It doesn't mean it works for me. So everybody trade your own game plans, but let's build a community together. Farouk say NFP today at 8:30 a.m. New York City Eastern Standard Time. I'm just waiting for Danny money today. Keo, soon I'll be active, bro. No problem, bro. For your heart and forthcoming inclinations. Oh, thank you, bro. Leroy, do you want the trackers? You can let it also send to Discord and put it on for the fam. What do you mean by the trackers, Leroy? JB, I think it's TA and order flow, my next steps. Yes, Jay, that's a big, massive one. Who was it that I was listening to? He's on my TikTok. I think his name's KP or something like that. He's on TikTok. He talks about technical analysis and normal trading, but he's paired it with order flow. And he's saying that he's an absolute beast now in trading because order flow's giving him the confluence that he needed to 100% just whack the trade on. And say order flow and technical analysis, they're the two that go the best together. Paul Woodcock, I've learned about 5 different ways now. I'm mixing them all together and getting pissed off. Paul Woodcock, the best thing for you to do is what do you mean you've learned 5 different styles of trading, like market structure, ICT, SMC, order flow, volume profile, Wyckoff theory, all the orb strategies, or is it strategies that you've done? What you need to do, now that you've learned 5 things and you know how the markets are moving and everything, now just go onto YouTube and find a video to do with market structure. Just market structure. Yeah, how to read market structure. And that's gonna now put a lot of things in place for you. Like, you'll clock on, you'll be like, oh, okay, this is what I'm missing. This is what I'm reading, but now this is what I was missing. But now when I pair this up with market structure, yo, the penny will drop. Trust me, bro. And then come back tomorrow and tell me. JB saying, bro, it felt so wrong. But Jay, you figured it out, man. Consumatum Eastern Standard Time. Is there NFP tonight, bro? There's NFP this morning. What part of the country are you from, bro? Because you might be from a different country. Like, if you're in the States, it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're from the UK, it's going to be 1:30 p.m. GMT. Leroy, news and Twitter. Oh, yeah, wicked. That'd be absolutely brilliant, bro. Drop me a message and I can speak to you about that. That'd be really good. Farouk, Danny, what's your strategy? Farouk, mine is just high time frame analysis, marking out points of interest, dropping down to the lower time frames, looking for the change of characters and market structure, basically, and finding my confluences on lower time frame once prices tapped into my points of interest on the higher time frame, and then I execute my trades. But even to get to that point, you need to learn market structure. Guys, I've got a free video on my link on my, the link's in the bio, but I'm going to put the link in the chat again. So that's the link to the free Discord. Also, I've got free market structure video in there. So if you want to know what market structure is, click on that link and you can read a video on market, and you can watch a video on market structure. Sorry, shall I say. Danny, I'll text you later today for it. Yeah, thank you very much, bro. August 2019, JB, I got into Fitwit X, and that was a game changer as well. Okay, I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. I'll have a look at it though. Walter Bloomberg, and this new page is RA1. Okay, so what's that? Fundamentals related. Financial Twitter. Okay. I never knew there was a financial Twitter. See that's how purely technical analysis based trader I am. I go with, basically, this is how I trade. I go with technical analysis. So I follow market structure because I know the points of interest where I know there's going to be some volatility and movement in the markets, all because of market structure. And then I just look at the news events like this. Exactly how I've been showing you guys. So it's either that or forexfactory.com. So Forex Factory, it says 1:30 p.m. there's a red folder news event. So as a technical analysis trader, I'll be like, okay, 1:30 p.m. I know 5 minutes before, 5 minutes after, I need to avoid that time. And that's it. That's my fundamentals. So he'll be like, okay, on fxstreet.com, 1:30 p.m. says again, red folder news event. I'll just avoid that time for trading. And that's all my fundamentals is. So simple. Like my whole Twitter feed was all these old folks, investors and news people. Yeah, sometimes they're the best people to learn from, man. Because the knowledge that they had, people nowadays don't want to learn it. Like for me, it's very difficult to learn it. Even though my grandfather, he used to bring the Daily Telegraph newspaper every single day and read the financial side of it, and never quite picked up on that side. But yeah, it is something that I should learn and something that I should go deep into as well. S2 Pyro, Forex Factory is old school. Keep it simple. Yeah, man. Just keeping it simple, bro. Join. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bro. And I hope you guys on YouTube have enjoyed the chat today. It's been like almost 2 hours of absolute brilliant fucking trading. Arambi, do you see any trades? What's your bias? Currently I've not got a bias because I won't be trading now because of the NFP obviously later on, and later on I'm probably not going to jump on the markets. I can't be asked later on. It was pushing up. This was my bias for if price tapped into this area here, to the 29,835 area. I want for price to go up. I didn't quite catch the entry I wanted. I wanted to enter here. I would have been a 1 to 2, but I was in break even, so price went back down and it was just break even. So it wasn't my type of trade, so I made zero monies there, but I didn't lose no monies because I protected capital. I wanted price to go up from here, but I wanted price to go up in a way where there will be a nice retracement for me to catch a trade from. But price continued pushing and now is doing some weird shit, whatever it wants to do. So yeah, I'm not actually got a bias for today, bro. JB, I'd say create a new X account and follow all the guys. I do turn on tweet notifications. Yes, I need to, man. I now have a live feed on Twitter with auto refresh on Chrome for every 30 seconds. Oh wow. So why do you look at stocks individually as well, Jay? Is that why you've got the news on? All the latest headlines you see, I'll see due to this wicked little thing. I only started doing this a year. Oh no, that's wicked. That's wicked. Because then obviously when there's been like massive spikes in the market on NASDAQ, S&P or any other stocks, when there's been massive spikes and they've not shown a red folder news event for the day, but Trump and the Iran war have dropped a red folder news event randomly, would you get those? Would you get that information before the spike happens, or do you get it after the spike happens? I used to, but this is more like a Trump statement for something that happened in Iran. Okay. Nice. As it's happening. Oh, see, that's what I mean. That's absolutely brilliant. JB, Leroy saying, JB, there we have a tracker for it. Newest and Twitter tracker. There we go. Yes, Leroy, there we go. JB's the tracker. JB's they're going to be putting the fundamentals on all day. I'll be here like, what the fuck? Why is it moving crazy? Then on the feed headline or whatever confirms it. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Right, guys. Today's been emotional. It's been a good session. Absolutely brilliant session. And I appreciate every single one of you for joining. We didn't quite catch a trade that we wanted. Obvious reasons. The market's closed on Friday. And because there's NFP and hourly average earnings today as well. So make sure if you're going to continue trading for the rest of the day, make sure you're protecting your capital. Make sure you're using a stop loss. Make sure you're not oversizing, over leveraging, force trading, revenge trading, blah, 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 all the rest of it. And make sure if you're on a prop firm, if you're on the challenge stage, they usually let you trade the news events. But if you're on prop firms that don't let you trade news events, just make sure you don't blow your accounts and don't trade the news events and protect your capital. Mo Shah, which capital, bro? Either prop firms or personal capital, brother. JB, Danny, you on for pre-New York or the NFP? No, I never actually ever come on the New York session. You know that. I normally used to do pre-New York, but I've stopped pre-New York completely because I just got so busy, because now I'm doing a bit of the content, then I'm doing trading, and then I've got like some other people to deal with, like on the broker side of things, and it's growing. Like trading just grows. Like you end up getting other side jobs with it as well. So like if you want to keep building money. So yeah, I've stopped the New York sessions and I've stopped the pre-New York session. All I do is now the London session. Yesterday was just a pure random one because I was just testing the algorithm on TikTok. Today's been a lot better. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. And thank you very much for getting involved, because that's just is good, not just for me and our live. It's good for all the new learners, all the traders that don't have much confidence, that want to chat and ask questions. Is good for them, and all for the ones that are just sitting on the sidelines and just want to read and learn something or hear something from me, what they're learning from. So yeah, everybody, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, and I'm going to shoot off now, and I'll see you guys on Monday. So make sure you have a good one. Okay, bro, all the best, everyone, for today. Yeah, man, everyone, enjoy your day, and I'll see you guys on Monday, guys. I'll catch you later. Take care. Love you, bro. Rest well. I'm gonna chill, bro. You guys rest as well, man. Or if you're gonna trade, just trade, man, but trade safe. See you later, guys.